Hi everyone, my name is Archana. Today I'm going to prepare cheese burst pizza. If you like this recipe, give a thumbs up and share this video to your family members and friends. So let's get started and check out the recipe. To activate yeast, add 4 teaspoons sugar and in that add 1 teaspoon dry yeast and half glass of warm water. Water should be warm, not hot. Remember that. Mix gently. It's very important to use warm water. The hot water might kill the yeast. Now cover the glass and keep it aside for about 15 minutes to activate yeast. To prepare base for pizza, here I have taken 250 grams or 2 cups of maida or all-purpose flour, and to this add 1 teaspoon salt and give a quick mix. Now it's been 15 minutes and now you can see our yeast activated properly. Remember, if the yeast doesn't get activated properly, don't use it because that will not give a nice pizza base. Stir it well and add this to flour. Pour little water to glass and add it to flour. Mix everything well. Add little by little warm water and make a soft dough. So total I have used half glass of warm water. Here I am using warm water. Now you can see my dough becomes little sticky. Here I have taken 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. Add little by little to dough and knead a dough for about 5 to 6 minutes. After kneading 5 minutes, our dough is not sticky anymore and it's become nice and more soft. To preparing dough, I have used half a glass of warm water and 3 tablespoons of oil. Now our dough is ready. Put it in a bowl and apply some water and half teaspoon oil so that surface doesn't dry out. Cover the dough and keep it aside in a warm place. Still this dough rises and doubles in size. Keep it aside for about 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. Now clearly you can see dough rises, and sprinkle some maida and punch it so that we can remove the excess air from it and knead it for about 1 to 2 minutes. And put 1 teaspoon oil and knead it for about 5 minutes. Now our dough became more soft. Now I'm going to prepare layer for pizza. For that, sprinkle some flour and place a dough on it and cut the 1/4 part of the dough and remaining dough keep it aside. Now prepare a pizza layer and it should be thicker than chapati. So here I have taken pizza tray. This is the stainless steel pizza plate or tray, and you can use aluminum tray or non-stick pizza plate as well. Layer should be half in size of the pizza tray circumference. Now you can see clearly. Now I am gonna roast my pizza layer. Place a layer on hot tawa and with the help of the knife or fork, make a holes on the layer so that it cooks evenly. Remember that flame should be on a low heat and our layer should be half cooked. Now flip the layer and roast it. Some brown patches appeared on layer. Now we will remove and keep it aside. Now I will prepare base for our pizza. For that, sprinkle some maida flour and place the remaining dough on it. With the help of the roller, prepare a thick base. If required, sprinkle some maida on it and roll it thick base. Now base is ready, keep it aside. Now apply some butter on the pizza tray. If you want, you can use brush to apply butter. But here I am using hands to apply butter. On applying butter on a pizza tray, our pizza will come more crispy. So here I have applied 2 tablespoons of room temperature butter. Now place pizza base on tray and keep edges thick so that while you are baking, cheese will not come out. Now make some more holes so that our base will cook properly, and while baking it should not puff. I am going to apply some spread cheese on the base. Here I have used Nandini spread cheese. You can use any brand of the spread cheese. Remember that don't apply on the edges, leave some space. Here I have used 4 tablespoons of spread cheese and use according to your taste. Apply some water on the edges so that while baking cheese will not come out. And properly fold it. You can see how I am doing. Press it properly. Now you can see I have folded all the corner of the pizza base. Now place the pizza layer which we prepared earlier on top of the spread cheese. Next apply the pizza sauce. Here I am using homemade pizza sauce. If you want the recipe, you can check out my description box. Or you can use ready-made pizza sauce as well. Spread it properly or evenly. I have used 2 tablespoons of pizza sauce. These are the toppings I am going to use for pizza. Some cooked sweet corn and capsicum, tomato, onions and paneer. Here I have removed the tomato seeds. Now I am going to put my first toppings. For that, here I have taken some chopped tomatoes and capsicum. You can use any other vegetables which you like. You can also use olives. And on top of this, put grated mozzarella cheese. Spread all over the base. And here I have used around 200 to 300 grams of grated mozzarella cheese. However, you can reduce or increase the quantity. Here I am going to put second layer of toppings. On top of this, now put grated cube cheese or processed cheese. Here I have taken 1 cube grated cheese and sprinkle some oregano and chili flakes. Now apply some room temperature butter on the edges with the help of the brush or hand. You can apply the butter all over the edges and keep it aside for about 10 minutes. Meanwhile, we will preheat our homemade oven setup. For that, here I have taken big kadai. So if you have an aluminium kadai, then I will suggest you to use aluminium kadai. Also, you can bake it in a pressure cooker by removing whistle. Here I have taken 2 cups or half kg of salt and place a stand, and top of this place a bowl so that we can increase the height. We need to preheat our kadai for about 10 minutes, 5 minutes in high flame and 5 minutes in medium flame. Cover the lid and keep it for preheating. Remember that use your small gas stove which will have a less flame. So this is my less flame stove. Now it's been 10 minutes. Now I am going to place my pizza into the kadai. Now we will bake our pizza for about 25 minutes. 10 minutes in high flame and 15 minutes in medium flame. Close the kadai and bake it for about 25 minutes. Now it's been 25 minutes and our pizza cooked very well and it's looking so yummy and delicious. If you like this recipe, please share, like and comment and subscribe my channel for more wonderful recipes. See you in the next recipe.